Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing my Leos today. This is going to be for approximately August 15th to August 31st, 2021. It's going to be a general reading for the Leo collective. So it can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Alright, let's do this, my Leos. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Leos the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Ooh, I like this. The Chariot. Did some of you guys get a new car? Congrats. Others of you, you could be dealing with a Cancer. But the Chariot is awesome. The Chariot talks about victory. Moving full steam ahead. Lots of success. You know, just being recognized. Receiving awards, accolades. Victory. Come on now. Actually, what your message was from the beginning is no need to worry. It's a yes. So it kind of makes sense then. It's a yes. Let's see what energy you guys have been dealing with. Where are you coming from? Oh, apparently success, my Leos. Look at this. I was feeling this. With the Chariot, this is who I was thinking about. Someone riding down. So he's like riding down the parade because he just finished, you know, I don't know, some battles, war, something was accomplished. And now he gets recognized for it. He gets to receive, you know, I don't know, a castle, a car, winning something, just admiration. People are just in awe. The Six of Wands, victory. Claim it. It's yours. Maybe a promotion. You guys tell me what happened, because you guys are coming from some awesome energy. If you are not yet, you're coming into it. Or this is how you're feeling. Pretty victorious, like invincible. What was there about? There was something about that too. Like if things weren't happen, you're dealing with some hardships, you know, something was taking too long. Some of you guys decided to just take some action and go on this new journey and start some kind of very passionate endeavor, start some kind of project, something that is dear to you, you know, starting a business, whatever this is. It looks good. Lots of success, lots of attention. Maybe you're in the public eye. Present energy in the world, apparently. The world sees you, my Leos. Look at that. You have the world. A lot of people around the world see you. They like what you're doing. Maybe this is what you do. Something, you know, you might have your own channel. Or this is your plan. Or your work involves a lot of internet, social media type thing. There's a lot of energy from around the world. Even that feeling of being for the world. What you have needs to be seen, will be loved from all over the world. I love it. Others of you, this is a brand new cycle, a brand new focus, ending something. Something has ended. Close that off. Ready to start this new journey, this new path. Amazing. Now let's see. Near future. I love it when it happens like this. Like a Chariot when I come back. Because first you were on this horse, right? and then the whole world sees you. You got what it takes. You got it. And then you are promoted to being ridden around in this chariot. You got that balance, victory, success, full steam ahead. I love it. Yin and yang, right where you need to be, or you see it. You have that vision of exactly what it is that you have to bring, how you're going to go about doing it, and already seeing yourself successful at it. Law of attraction working in full force. Nice. I love your reading. Your reading is my favorite so far. You have the star that you are. Some of you guys definitely in the spotlight. I mean, come on now. You could be dealing with an Aquarius for some of you, or you are just taking on this energy. You could have this in your chart. Oh my God. So many options. So many things to choose from. It's your destiny, my Leos. This path has been enlightened for you all the way. It's part of your destiny. Probably could be your purpose. Finding your purpose. Finding your authentic you. You're divinely guided. You're divinely protected. It's written in the stars. Come on now. It's your turn to start this. Beautiful. Others of you, I feel a lot of like healing energy. Could have finished that recovery phase, been working on yourself, doing that shadow work, and now you're have figured out how you want to present yourselves, now, and you're getting a lot of attention for that. Others, this is actually in spirituality, or maybe you took on a profession that is going to be, in the sciences. What is it, like healing, therapeutic, something that even new, trailblazer type of energy, something totally new that nobody has ever seen. That's why there's so much attention. And the natural remedy type thing that helps the world. I love it. Spotlight. They got their eyes on you. This is like celebrity status. Okay, let me get back to your reading. I just got a little bit excited there. Very exciting. Let's see, what is this? 6 of Wands. Okay, you want to pop out. So we have the Chariot again, but it's in reverse. So what this tells me is that in the past, there was some obstacles. There was something stopping you, or yourself stopping yourselves. So something wasn't moving. So it's like a whole different approach as to how you wanted to move on from now on. Chariot. Did you want to go back to how things were? Was that victorious? So it feels like you guys have learned a lot of things through experience, through even a lot of no's, through not giving up. So seeing what worked and what didn't work, and realizing that you don't want to go back to obviously what kept you behind and didn't work. You definitely don't want to be stuck. So being very victorious and seeing things in a different light, having a different perspective, a different angle, a different strategy, something is different that you are being shown. This knowledge has come to you, or you have gathered it. You've done the work to gather the information, to do your due diligence, taking it slow. If you were doing it too fast before, switching it up and doing it slower so you can see a little bit of the details, what was missing, and fix it, tweak it to the perfect way now for you to move forward. Because something was blocking your success. There was something that needed to change, and a lot of you a lot of you know what it is and know how to move forward now. It has to do with what you really are passionate about, doing what you love, right? Nice. Now, what is the world about? The world is clarified by the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, what I feel here is that people-pleasing type of energy, where at one point it was too hard to decide which path to take because you might have thought you had to please certain people. Like, okay, how can I do it so I can please them and them and them and them? And that was part of the struggle and what was being the reason things were being held up. There's even something here about religious factors, influence on how you were brought up, your upbringing in the religion, and which path, spiritual path, you were supposed to take. So something about wanting to please everybody, the world, but that wasn't pleasing you. You weren't happy. Or this could have been like somebody else's dream, or you yourself might have thought that this was the dream that you wanted to do, but when you really, looked within, it really wasn't. Not for all of you anyway, or not that the way that it was brought to you, or at one point maybe you thought it was supposed to be, and maybe at that point that's the way you were supposed to do it. But with time, your perspective changes, your goals change, you grow, you change. So you had to, fix something, make it more unique to your style. What would make you happy, what you want to do, what you have passion for, even if it doesn't please everyone. And that was necessary, because you could never, ever please everyone. Never. I'll tell you that. That's a fact. So, something like this. Others of you, this actually has to do with recovery, healing, letting go of something that was done in excess. Even the ego, the being more humble, humbling yourselves down, and not being on this high horse and expecting things to be just brought to you, or just that very materialistic ego, kind of switching that up and being more genuine, connecting with more genuine people as well, not those that just want something from you, because for some that is what was kind of keeping you down, because a lot of people might have wanted to ride on your coattails and made you feel responsible for their success. It kind of would remind me of like a group where, there's one that wants to go solo, but the rest of the group is like, no, you're going to leave us. But even though or it's time, think of many of the celebrities nowadays where they were part of a group, but at one point they knew it's time for me to go do this on my own. So something like this. Okay, my Leos, your readings have been awesome lately, right? The Chariot is clarified, I'm excited, by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So, this has to do with opening up. Opening up. You could have been dealing with someone too greedy. Okay, let me explain it better. Let me explain it first this way. So when this is upright like this is someone holding on to something, something very tightly, too much. Holding on to their money, like having that thinking of, I'm never going to have enough, so let me just keep what I have, and kind of just being stable, just being settling emotion-wise. not wanting to open up to anyone for the fear of how they would react or wouldn't reciprocate in the same way. So just keeping everything close, but nothing moves that way. It kind of stays the same. So in reverse, this is telling it how it is. You know, if you don't like the way that someone was telling you to move on your career, if it wasn't your perspective, it wasn't your vision, you might have had to stick to what you thought the world wanted, or what you were told that they would want. But you knowing inside, like, I want to bring this music in this way. I want to write in that way, even if if it's out of the ordinary, if it's not going to be accepted. But you would never know if it's accepted unless you actually put it out there. But there's that fear of really bringing out what it is that you want to bring out. So you might have been holding a lot to yourselves. A lot of what you've been thinking, a lot of what you've been wanting to create. Right? So this is opening up. Some of you, this is involving this Cancer person. Cancers are very, I'm not going to say for all, but, you know, from what I know, they like to keep to themselves, very emotionally unavailable. So you might have been dealing with someone that's been very emotionally unavailable, or this is how they saw you. So this is why there was no movement in this partnership, in this relationship, even in, you know, family. It's like, if you don't tell me what's the problem, how am I supposed to, you know, help fix it or do anything about it? So something like this. Let me have one more. Oh, MG. I love it. How are we supposed to be happy and be in this Ten of Cups energy and get along and build upon this family and have something for the long term and enjoy the rainbows and the sunshine if we don't talk about it, if you don't let me know how you feel? The Ten of Cups. Here's that Nine of Cups in reverse. This is supposed to be, you know, a wish coming through. This is supposed to be happiness. But it wasn't. It wasn't your happy. Or they weren't happy. Somebody here was not satisfied, but they didn't say it for fear of rejection, for lack of confidence, however this is, or even whatever this problem was that was not making them happy. They weren't talking about it. So once there is conversation, clear communication, and a listening of both sides without the judgment, without fear of being judged, then we can come to a very, very amazing, peaceful resolution. This is joy, bliss, all this. Happy home, happy life, happy wife, family, getting along. This could even be like a family reunion. Just freaking amazing. And it has to do with a little bit of the not being so judgmental, letting go of the ego of what are they going to think, or I'm too big for this. It's just talking to someone at their, you know, being on the same level, not thinking you're above the other, or them not thinking they're above you, but just, you know, communicating clearly. How do you feel? How do they feel? Talk about it. I love that. I do feel like there was a miscommunication as to what each side wanted. It was wrong, or it was assumed. And then you have the Queen of Cups. Nice. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So this is opening up your heart. This is about love. This is about love. Genuine, unconditional, healing. Let's heal the past, and let's, you know, be more open to our future. This is very intuitive, very divinely guided, very divinely guided. So I feel like there was healing, there is healing, that needs to take place. For a lot of you, you're already towards the end of it, where you're understanding why things happened the way they happened, and you are ready to forgive, or they're ready to forgive, and just, if we have to agree to disagree, then let's agree to disagree, but not keeping that heaviness or that resentment or that guilt, because that's very tormenting. It doesn't help you any. It doesn't help anybody. You don't have to forget. Just forgive. So it's the opening of your heart chakra, compassion, empathy. We have strength in reverse. There was a lack of confidence, maybe some insecurity, not feeling strong enough that it can be done. Even though you knew what you knew, you felt a certain way. This is that divine feeling, a divine connection. Destiny. So apparently some of you guys have done a lot of work, or you're at the other side has been working, trying to improve. So I feel like there has been maybe even a third, like a mentor or a priest or someone that really helped see their side, or you saw their side, they saw your side. Again, miscommunication. And for some, it was something very, very simple, very tiny, that was blown out of proportion. Others, it feels like for a lot of you, it's just working on yourselves, building yourself up, understanding that you are worthy. Already said that. You have options, a lot of choices. It's all about that free will. This one want to jump out. It's up to you. It's up to you. But let me have you ask me a question, my Leos. Told you in the beginning, no need to worry. It's a yes. What is your question? You have your question. Compromise. That's that whole, let's just agree to disagree. I'm going to read it to you. Give me 1 second. If you guys like your reading, please press the like button. I would really, really appreciate it. Give me my 10 of cups. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to pay me. Okay, so let's see. Stay with me. That would be number 44. Very divine number. Who did I just do? I did Gemini. Their number was 33. That could mean something to you. Maybe you are that age. Okay, it's up to you. The end result of this situation, or the end result of the situation you asked about, is extremely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. Yes. And since I got a little bit of time, let me do the compromise, because some of you guys need to hear that. And that's number 29, which comes down to 11, which comes down to justice. Okay. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everybody wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective. I can't say the word. Be objective. You know what I mean? About finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. There you go, my Leos. I hope that makes sense. I know it does. This is awesome. Y'all better give me a like for this one. KK, thank you. Bye.